Hello and welcome back to our lecture. It's so good to have you back like this once again. Hi. Now, we're on Unit 5. Unit 5 we'll be talking about character traits. 자, character traits. 자, 우리말로 하면 사람에 대한 여러 성격적인 특징, 사람에 대한 개인 성향 같은 것을 character traits라고 간단하게 얘기를 할 수가 있습니다. Okay, before we take you in, I'm sure you already listened to Let's Listen and solve the questions in each section. Let's do some brainstorming for you to help you understand what we're going to be talking about throughout this unit. When you say character traits, we're talking about actually various things. 많은 이야기들을 하는 겁니다. 많은 여러 가지 이야기들을. It can be, first of all, personality. 우리 주로 이제 성격에 해당하는 단어 personality. When you're talking about character traits, the first thing that comes to my mind is personality. 한 사람의 개성이나 혹은 성격. For example, some person could be outgoing. They could be easygoing or outgoing. 성격이 좀 시원시원하고 좀 외향적일 수도 있고, they can be an extrovert, right? 외향적인 사람. Some people can also be shy and not like to talk to people that much, right? In that case, those people are called introverts. 내성적이고 이렇게 수줍음을 많이 타는 사람, 숫기가 없는 사람일 수도 있고요, right? So that's a personality trait, right? That's a personality. But when you're talking about character traits, we're not just talking about personality. 성격 얘기만 하는 건 아닙니다. We're also talking about their qualifications. Qualifications 하면 우리말로 약간 자격에 가까운 그런 말이죠. Their qualifications. What kind of education they have, what kind of experience they have, what kind of career they have built until now, right? That's a qualification, right? Also, some test scores or some certificates could also be qualifications, right? And next, we're also talking about credentials, right? 자질 같은 이야기도 이렇게 얘기를 하는데요. It can also mean credentials. We're also talking about some kind of habits in some cases, right? 어떤 사람의 습관이라든가 어떤 성향이 같던 얘기할 때 반복해서 자꾸 하는 그런 습관 같은 것도 habit is also one thing you can think when it comes to character traits. So many things, right, we can think about when it comes to character traits. In this unit, so we'll be listening to various conversations and descriptions of people's character traits, as I've just told you, right? Okay, let's take you to our first section for Let's Listen. 자, 첫 번째 Let's Listen 부분으로 들어가겠습니다. 자, 여기서 보면 in our first section, people are talking about their friends and classmates. 자, 친구라든가 아니면 같은 반 친구들에 대해서, 같은 반 그부들에 대해서 얘기를 하고 있는데 What is each person like? 각각 사람들이 어떻습니까? 이렇게 물어보고 있었고 You had to listen and then answer to each question on page 18 of your book. All right? 자, here we had a conversation about a teacher, a boss, some friends, a candidate for student president, and also a landlady. 여러 사람에 대한 그런 묘사가 있었고 그런 대화가 이어졌습니다. We'll pick two of them and go into them in detail. Okay, number 4 and number 6. 4번과 6번을 다시 한번 들어보고 자세히 한번 보겠습니다. Let's start with number 4. 4번 먼저 들어보시죠.
4.
I've been having problems with my boss lately.
Why is that?
Well, he has a lot of rules. He's really angry if I come to work a few minutes late, or leave early, or take a long lunch. And if I make a tiny mistake, he gets really mad.
Okay. All right, this lady is talking about whom? Her boss, right? 자, 직장 상사에 대해서 얘기를 하고 있네요. If you work for some kind of company, we all have person who we work for, right? Those people are called our bosses, right? 자, 직장 상사에 대한 이야기를 하고 있는데 she's having problems with her boss. What did she say? She said, I'm having problems with my boss. I'm having problems with my boss. I've been 이렇게 들리죠? I've been having problems with my boss. I've been having problems with my boss. 자, 최근에 직장 상사가 좀 문제가 있다. 자, what seems to be the problem? He has a lot of rules, right? 자, 여러 가지 규칙이 있다. 규칙이 좀 엄격한 그런 분이시다라는 얘기를 하고 있습니다. He tends to be a little strict. Get it? Strict. 좀 엄격하신 분이죠. He's really angry if I come to work a few minutes late. 몇 분만 늦어도 막 화내시고요. Or leave early. 조금 먼저 가도 화내십니다. To take a long lunch. 점심시간에 또 늦게 들어와도 뭐라고 그러신다. So he has a lot of rules. You have to come to work on time, exactly on time. You have to leave the office on time, and you have to come in after lunch on time, right? So he's very strict in terms of time. And if I make a tiny mistake, he gets really mad. 자, 작은 실수 하나 해도 또 이렇게 성을 내신다, 이렇게 노여워하신다. Okay, that's the problem this lady is having with her boss. Okay, get it? 자, 그래서 그 보기에서 나온 두 단어, 4번의 보기 A, B에선 strict, patient 이 단어가 두 개 나왔네요. 자, strict 아까 말씀드렸듯이 좀 엄격하신 분이죠. He has a lot of rules. He's strict. He's strict, right? So the answer would probably be A. He's strict. Patient 하면 what is patient? 좀 인내심이 있는, 참을성이 있는 those people are called patient. Are you a patient person? 반대로 인내심이 없거나 성격이 좀 급하거나 그럴 때 what do you call those people? They're impatient, right? Impatient. I'm a patient person. I'm an impatient person. 그러면 좀 성격이 급한 편입니다. 그럴 때도 한번 써보시고요. 자, 어쨌든 보기에서는 A가 맞는 것 같고요. 이렇게 이제 we listen to what kind of a person her boss is. Let's talk about some adjectives or some words we can describe this boss, right? 예를 들어서 화를 지금 잘 낸다라고 하셨으니까 if somebody gets angry or mad very easily, we can say they're hot temper하면 기질이라는 뜻이기 때문에 자, if somebody is hot-tempered, 약간 우리나라 말의 그 다혈질 혹은 화를 잘 내는 정도의 말이라고 여러분이 쉽게 이해하시면 되는 단어 꼭 좀 알아두시고요. Now, he also seems to be a little 자, stubborn. 발음 잘해야겠죠? Stubborn. 지금 우리가 이제 들으면서 나왔던 단어는 아닙니다만은 these are some words you really want to remember. Stubborn. 우리나라 말 고집센. 고지식한 이런 뜻, right? Stubborn. If somebody is stubborn, it means that they have to have it their way all the time. 항상 자기 방식대로만 해야 돼요. So he seems to be a little stubborn, right? If you're a few minutes late for after lunch, if you're a few minutes late for work, if you leave a little early, he gets angry. He's stubborn. 좀 엄격하고 좀 고집이 세시고 좀 이렇게 고지식한 그런 측면이 있다. People who are stubborn also tend to be if you go to extremes. There's another word to call these people. 자, 이건 좀 경우가 심했을 때 쓰는 말인데요. Control freak. Control 하면 뭘 통제한다는 얘기고 freak 하면 좀 약간 괴짜인 사람을 말하는 거죠. If somebody is a control freak, it means that they always have to have something done their way, right? 뭔가 자기 방식대로 안 되면 막 난리가 나시는 분들. 그렇죠? 통제광이라고 이제 직역을 하긴 하는데 우리나라에서 통제광이라면 누가 써요? Control freak 하면 뭐든지 다 자기 방식대로 맞춰서 해야 되는 사람. That's a control freak. And this is a person who's running a little to this is a person who runs to a little extreme, right? So control freak is another word you want to use in this case. Maybe we can call this boss a control freak. My boss is a control freak, right? He has a lot of rules. He's stubborn and he's also hot-tempered. These are some of the words you can use when you describe this boss at the same time. 자, 이렇게 이제 내용 정리를 해보고요. 이런 단어도 같이 한번 알아두시고 다시 한번 들어보시죠.
4.
I've been having problems with my boss lately.
Why is that?
Well, he has a lot of rules. He's really angry if I come to work a few minutes late, or leave early, or take a long lunch. And if I make a tiny mistake, he gets really mad.
Okay, so we heard about a strict boss, right? I wouldn't like to have a boss like that. I would like to have more of a flexible type of boss, right? 조금 이렇게 자율적으로 하게 해주는 사람이 더 좋을 수도 있겠고요. For sometimes these kind of bosses, strict bosses can be helpful for some people too, right? But in the end, she's not happy about the situation. Alright, 자, 네 번째 마무리하고요. 여섯 번째로 갑니다. 여섯 번째 거 들어보시죠.
6.
My landlady is really nice. She doesn't get angry if I pay the rent a few days late. And when I'm sick, she always brings me homemade chicken soup.
Wow, that's really sweet.
Okay, 자, who's this man talking about? He's talking about his landlady. Landlady. 자, 땅 여성 직역하면 말도 안 되죠. 땅 여성, landlady. In the past, we used to have people who owned lands, right? 자, 이제 여자분일 땐, 남자분일 땐 landlord라고 하죠. 자, 자, 집주인을 주로 이렇게 부르잖아요. Landlady, landlord. 자, people who own homes, not necessarily land all the time, right? So, if you, his landlady is very nice. That's what he's saying, right? My landlady is really nice. Why is she nice? She doesn't get angry if I pay the rent a few days late. 자, 월세를 조금 늦게 낸다 하더라도 화를 내시진 않아요. Right? 뭐 월세는 제때 내야 되는 게 중요하겠지만 sometimes you can be late. Something comes up and you can't really pay the rent on time, right? She doesn't get angry if I pay the rent a few days late. 조금 늦게 냈다 해서 화를 내진 않으십니다. Rent. 자, that's 월세. And when he's sick, she also brings homemade chicken soup. 자, 이게 이제 좀 그 미국 문화에 가까운 이야기인데요. 우리나라는 뭐 감기 걸렸다고 닭국 끓여 먹고 그러진 않는 것 같아요. 그렇죠? 근데 이제 미국 같은 경우는 뭐 몸이 좀 안 좋거나 감기 기운이 있을 때 chicken soup 많이 끓여 먹습니다. Right? It's a little different, but you can imagine that Koreans also have other types of things we eat when it comes to not feeling well, right? But this is a Western tradition. She brings homemade chicken soup. 자, 집에서 만든 그런 치킨 수프를 또 가져다 준다. 아, 참 뭐 이해심도 있으시고 자상하시네요, right? 이렇게 마음씨가 곱기도 하시고, right? 자, 그래서 he's talking about his landlady, and it seems that she's very, 자, 그 단어 두 개, strict, caring이라고 책에 나와 있는데 둘 중에 뭐가 되겠어요? caring이 되겠죠. 너무 좋은 단어입니다. caring. She's care. 누굴 take care of somebody. 누굴 돌보다는 뜻이니까 if somebody is caring, it means that 자상하다란 말이 되겠죠. 자, 몇 가지 단어를 같이 한번 알아보죠. She's also 좀 관대하신 것 같아요. She's also generous, right? When he's sick, she brings over some chicken soup and she doesn't say anything even if the rent is a little late. 약간 좀 관대하신 것 같고 좀 이해심도 많으신 것 같아요. She's Yep, that's it. She's understanding. 이게 형용사예요. She's understanding. 현재 분사가 형용사로 쓸 수 있죠? She's understanding. 이해심이 많습니다. 마음씨가 또 상당히 고우신 것 같아요. She's kind. She's kind-hearted or she's warm-hearted. 마음이 좀 따뜻하신 분이다. 뭐 she's kind or she's kind-hearted. She's warm-hearted, right? 자, 이렇게 해서 she's caring, she's generous, she's understanding, and she's kind-hearted. So these are some of the words you might want to use when you're describing a person like this man's landlady. 그렇죠? 여자 집주인, 자, 이분 얘기하면서 이런 얘기들 또 같이 한번 생각을 해볼 수가 있겠네요. 자, 일단은 뭐 단어상에 여러분이 you had to choose the word caring. She's caring. That's what she is, right? Okay, let's listen to it one more time.
6.
My landlady is really nice. She doesn't get angry if I pay the rent a few days late. And when I'm sick, she always brings me homemade chicken soup.
Wow, that's really sweet.
Okay, 자, 그렇게 해서 let's listen 첫 번째 부분은 마무리를 해보겠습니다. Let's take you to our second section of let's listen. 자, 두 번째 부분에서는 you also listened to 6 segments and you had to solve some of the questions right here. So in this part, people are talking about their friends and classmates. Do they praise or criticize the person they talk about? 자, praise 하면 뭐예요? 칭찬하는 거고, criticize 하면 비판하는 거죠. 자, 사람들에 대해서 얘기를 하는데 그 사람에 대해서 좋은 얘기를 하고 있는 건지 나쁜 얘기를 하는 건지 you have to choose either way, right? Okay, I'm sure you went over all of them in the section where you had to listen to all of these segments. 두 개를 또 골라서 한번 해보겠습니다. Let's do number 1 and number 5 together. 자, 1번과 5번을 같이 한번 해봤으면 좋겠습니다. 1번, 먼저 다시 들어보시죠.
1.
What do you think of Chris? I like talking with him. He knows something interesting about practically everything.
Yeah, I know. And he's really serious about studying, too. He wants to go to medical school, so his grades have to be perfect.
He must be a good student.
He's a great student. Top of the class last year.
Top of the class last year. He's top of the class last year. 작년에 전교 1등이죠. 그렇죠? Top of the class 하면 성적이 가장 우수했다는 학생 얘기입니다. 자, 지금 누구에 대해서 얘기하세요? They're talking about a friend called Chris. Chris, this guy, Chris. What do you think of Chris? 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 어떻게 빨리 읽으면 What do you think of? What do you think of? What do you think of? 이렇게까지 되죠. What do you think of Chris? What do you think of Chris? 자, 크리스라는 친구에 대해서 어떻게 생각하냐라는 말을 묻고 있습니다. He knows something interesting about practically everything. 자, 이런 얘기를 하고 있었습니다. 야, 그 친구 정말 모르는 게 없더라고. Right? He knows something interesting about practically everything. 야, 그 친구 정말 박학다식하죠. 거의 모든 것에 대해서 대부분 뭐 사실 재밌는 이야기들을 다 알고 있다는 얘기를 하고 있는 겁니다. So what do you call these kind of people who know about everything? 천재인가요? Do we call them geniuses? Yes, we can call them that sometime. They can all be geniuses. These people, we can say they're 아는 게 많아요. 일단 knowledge, 그 지식, right? knowledgeable. 자, knowledgeable means that they know a lot of things. They have a lot of knowledge. They're knowledgeable. You can also say they're informed. 이것도 이것저것 아는 게 많습니다. They're informed or they're knowledgeable, right? 아는 게 많아요. 머리에 든 게 많아요. They have a lot of things in their head because they read a lot, they study a lot. This person, Chris, certainly seems to be knowledgeable and informed, as a matter of fact. Okay? And he's really serious about studying. 우리가 serious 하면 항상 심각한 이런 뜻으로 말하는지 알고 있는데 serious 그럼 약간 진지한 그런 뜻으로 좀 생각하셔도 됩니다. He's serious about his studies. 상당히 공부하는 것에 대해서도 관심을 많이 갖고 있다. He really puts his effort into it. He has a high level of commitment to his studies. He really studies hard in the end, if you really want to say it simply, right? So he really likes studying. He's serious about studying too. Why? What's his career plans? He wants to go to medical school. 의대를 진학하고 싶어 하죠. 자, 우리 이제 의대가 물론 우리나라는 6년으로 돼 있어서 예과, 본과 이렇게 돼 있습니다만은 in Western countries and especially in the United States, you normally have to go to college and then apply for medical school after college. 대학원 체제로 많이 돼 있죠. So, medical school is a graduate school actually. You go to medical school after college. 자, 의학대학원, 의대, medical school에 진학을 하고 싶어 한다. He wants to go to medical school, right? That's what he wants to do. He wants to become a doctor. So, his grades have to be perfect. 자, 또 그 성적이 좋아야겠죠. 메디컬 스쿨 같은 데 가려면. In college, 우리 여러분 들어보신 단어입니다. college, 성적을 뭐라고 그래요? grade라고 해야 되는데 GPA, right? GPA, 뭐의 약자예요? grade, point, average, 평점, 학점 평점을 GPA. My GPA is good. 난 평점이 좋습니다. 학점, my GPA is bad. 학점이 안 좋아요. 자, so GPA, grade, point, average have to be good and bad. 자, 이렇게 성적이 매우 우수한 학생 같은 경우, 전 과목 A를 받았던 학생들, 전 과목 우수 성적을 받는 학생들을 we also call them A. 자, straight A 하면 전부 다 A를 받은 거죠. So if somebody is a straight A student, 예전에 우리 수미양가란 걸 있었잖아요. 자, 전 올과목 수를 받은 올과목 A를 받은 그런 학생. 자, a straight A student, 최우수 학생입니다. A student who has A's in every subject, right? So his grades have to be perfect. His GPA has to be good, or he has to be a straight A student, right? 여기 A는 관사고 여기 A는 학점의 A가 되겠죠. Okay, so he seems to be that because he's top of the class. He was top of the class last year. 자, 우리 과에서 과 수석이었어. 그렇죠? 이런 얘기를 했었습니다. Okay, 자, so Chris, are these people praising him or criticizing him? 칭찬하고 있는 거죠. They're praising Chris, right? Let's listen to it one more time.
1.
What do you think of Chris?
I like talking with him. He knows something interesting about practically everything.
Yeah, I know. And he's really serious about studying, too. He wants to go to medical school, so his grades have to be perfect.
He must be a good student.
He's a great student. Top of the class last year.
Alrighty, that was number 1. Okay, this time let's listen to number 5. 5번째 거 다시 들어보겠습니다.
5.
Have you seen Patrick recently?
No, I haven't. We were supposed to go to a concert last weekend, but he said he was too sick to go.
Oh, that's too bad.
The thing is, he didn't tell me the truth. My brother saw him at a party the same night, dancing and having a good time.
Oh, I really hate people who lie like that.
Me too.
Me too. 자, why did she say that at the end, right? They're talking about some person, a friend called Patrick. 패트릭이라고 하는 친구에 대해서 얘기하는데 이게 좀 안 좋네요. Why? Patrick lied. He said he was sick and told this lady that he couldn't go to the concert with her last weekend. And then what he did was that he went to another party, enjoyed himself. What a guy, right? 자, he lied. He was a liar, right? He lied and he was not honest about what happened, right? So this lady is disappointed. She's frustrated about the situation, about this person, Patrick. 자, she says, have you seen Patrick recently? No, I haven't. We were supposed to go to a concert last weekend, but he said he was too sick to go. 아팠다고 했다고 얘기를 했죠. He was too sick to go. And then the lady's brother, he didn't tell me the truth though, right? My brother saw him at the party the same night, dancing and having a good time. 자, 내 동생이 하루 그 당일날 똑같은 날 파티에 가서 막 춤추면서 즐겁게 놀고 있더라. 이렇게 얘기를 또 하고 있죠. I really hate people who lie like that. I really hate people who lie like that. 아, 그렇게 거짓말하는 친구들 정말 싫더라고, right? So sometimes though, you really have to, there's no choice. You really have to lie because you don't want to hurt the other person's feeling. But if you want to lie, if you want to really lie, there has to be a good reason for that, right? But once again, if you can really avoid the situation of lying, you should do it as much as possible. You should not try to lie, right? 자, 그래서 친구들 사이에 이렇게 거짓말을 했다가 이렇게 들통이 났을 때 문제가 생겼겠죠. So the lady is disappointed about the situation. 다시 한번 들어보겠습니다.
5.
Have you seen Patrick recently?
No, I haven't. We were supposed to go to a concert last weekend, but he said he was too sick to go.
Oh, that's too bad.
The thing is, he didn't tell me the truth. My brother saw him at a party the same night, dancing and having a good time.
Oh, I really hate people who lie like that.
Me too.
자, 그렇게 해서 결론은 이 패트릭이라는 친구에 대해서 비판, criticize를 하고 있는 자, 그런 의미였죠. They were both criticizing Patrick for not being honest. He lied, right? Okay, let's wrap it up for Let's Listen Part 2. 자, 두 번째 레슨은 거기서 마무리 해보겠습니다. Okay, let's take you to our last part of this unit. Let's Listen Part 3. 자, 세 번째 부분입니다. In this section, people are talking about how their friends have changed. What is each person like now? 이렇게 이제 지문이 나와 있었죠. Now, we all have friends. Friends from back from middle school, friends from high school, friends from college, and also our co-workers or colleagues, our fellow workers at our office can also become our friends, right? And friends tend to change if you don't meet them for a long time. Sometimes you won't be able to recognize them even if you meet them on the street. 한 10년 된 친구 길거리에서 만났어요. 알아보는 경우도 있지만 못 알아보는 경우도 있겠죠. If you go to these things called school reunions, 동창회나 반창회 같은 거 가면 school reunions, right? Sometimes you don't recognize people, sometimes you recognize them because they haven't changed a bit or they have changed so much. 가끔은 그대로인 사람도 있고 많이 변한 사람도 있습니다, right? So, in this segment, we're listening to how people have changed, right? They used to be like this in the past, but now there's something else, right? 자, 이렇게 해서 이렇게 쭉 들어보셨어요. 2번과 3번을 다시 한번 들어보고 자세히 살펴보겠습니다. Let's listen to number 2.
2.
I ran into Donna Simpson the other day. I could hardly recognize her. Do you remember her from high school? She was a little chubby and out of shape back then. I don't think she ever exercised or played any sports. Well, she really looks different now. She's lost a lot of weight. In fact, she looks terrific. She told me that she decided to get in better shape after she got married last year. Now she goes to the gym 3 times a week.
Okay, 자, 2번 그림과 같이 보셨다면 Okay, what's the name? Donna Simpson에 대해서 얘기를 하고 있어요. Okay? She seems to be some kind of high school friend, right? Now, in the past, what was she? She used to be a little chubby and out of shape, right? But now she's in shape. She got back into shape and she exercises a lot, right? She's much healthier in terms of shape, body shape, right? Okay, 그래서 예전에는 이렇게 통통하고 그랬다가 요즘에는 살을 쫙 빼고 아주 멋진 몸매를 갖게 됐다는 뭐 이런 얘기를 하고 있는 부분이었었죠. Okay, let's pick some vocabulary and expressions up in this segment. 자, 처음에 the lady said, I ran into Donna Simpson the other day. Run into. If you run into somebody, it means that you accidentally bumped into them. 자, run into 하면 누구한테 이제 뛰어 들어갔다라는 얘기가 아니라 우연찮게 마주쳤다. 그죠? Same as saying you bumped. 부딪히다. Bumped into someone, right? I ran into someone, I bumped into someone, right? 자, 과거형으로 I ran into Donna Simpson the other day. 자, 지난번에 그 Donna Simpson이라는 친구 만났었어. 근데 문제가 뭐냐면 I could hardly recognize her. Hardly, 거의 못 알아보겠더라고. I could hardly recognize her. 아, 정말 못 알아보겠더라. I could hardly recognize her. 그랬었죠. 자, 예전에는 어땠냐면 back in school, she used to be a little chubby and out of shape. 자, 이런 단어들 꼭 한번 좀 챙겨봐야 될 것 같아요. 다시 한번 보죠. Okay, back in school, 자, 학교 다닐 때는 she used to be okay, that's the word here. She used to be a little chubby and okay. 이 단어 chubby. 자, 여러분이 알고 있는 뚱뚱이 단어 fat 있죠. fat 하면 진짜 우리나라 말 어감이 똑같아요. 뚱뚱한. 근데 chubby 하면 약간 귀엽게 통통한. 어감이 약간 살이 찐 통통한 이런 식으로 볼 수 있기 때문에 there's a difference in nuance, right? How you say something, right? If somebody is chubby, 통통한 이런 뜻이고 fat is really it really means fat. So it's fat. If you say somebody's fat, it's more offensive. 약간 상당히 기분을 나쁘게 할 수 있는데 chubby 하면 약간 덩치가 있는 뭐 약간 통통한 이런 얘기죠. So she used to be chubby and out of shape. Now shape here means body shape. If you're out of shape, you haven't been exercising, right? You have gained weight and your body shape is not good. So in the end, but she has been exercising recently, and 자, 반대로 get in better shape이란 말이 중간에 나왔었죠. 자, she has exercised a lot, but now she's lost a lot of weight and decided to get in better shape. 자, get in better shape 하면 좀 더 몸매를 더 이쁘게 가꾸다란 말이 되겠죠. So she used to be out of shape. Now she has gotten back into shape or she decided to get in better shape 해서 아까 나왔던 조금 더 이제 몸을 관리를 하기로 했던 것 같다. So she lost weight as opposed to gaining weight. 살이 쪘다, gain weight. 살이 빠졌다, lose weight, right? So she got into better shape after she got married last year. And now she goes to the gym 3 times a week. 자, 우리가 헬스 클럽이라고 많이 부르는데 in English, the most typical word is not health club. Gym is more commonly used, right? 자, 그래서 헬스 클럽에 일주일에 3번씩 간다. 그래서 운동을 아주 열심히 하고 있다. She seems to be much more healthier because she's exercising on a regular basis. She's back in shape. Okay? She's in great shape, actually, right? 자, 이렇게 해서 일단 예전에는 그랬던 분이 지금은 이렇게 운동을 통해서 건강해졌다. That's what they were talking about, right? 그래서 B에서 A로 이렇게 모습이 바뀐 거죠. 한번 다시 들어보겠습니다.
2.
I ran into Donna Simpson the other day. I could hardly recognize her. Do you remember her from high school? She was a little chubby and out of shape back then. I don't think she ever exercised or played any sports. Well, she really looks different now. She's lost a lot of weight. In fact, she looks terrific. She told me that she decided to get in better shape after she got married last year. Now she goes to the gym 3 times a week.
Okay, 자, 그렇게 해서 we listened to somebody called Donna Simpson, and she has changed in terms of body shape, right? Okay, let's take you to number 3. 자, 세 번째 거 한번 들어보고 더 어떻게 이 친구가 바뀌었는지 한번 들어보겠습니다.
3.
Have you had a chance to talk to Rosie lately? She's gotten so depressed. You know, sad and worried all the time. It's a real change. She used to be so enthusiastic in high school. She was a cheerleader and she was always laughing and making jokes. Now she just sits in coffee shops all by herself and just looks really sad. You can tell that something's really bothering her. It must be her boyfriend. I heard they recently broke up.
Okay, very good. Okay, this time we're listening to some person called, two people talk about a lady called Rosie, right? Rosie. 자, 이 친구에 대해서 얘기를 하고 있는데, 자, 학교 다닐 때는 she used to be so enthusiastic in high school. Enthusiastic. 많이 들어보신 단어죠? Enthusiastic. If you're enthusiastic, you're outgoing, you're passionate about what you do. 열성적이죠. 상당히 고등학교 때는 열성적이고 그랬던 친구인데 she even used to be a cheerleader. 자, 치어리더 할 정도라면 얼마나 또 이렇게 열성적이었겠습니까? 우리나라 이제 고등학교 때 치어리더들이 없지만 뭐 학교 축구팀이나 이제 야구팀이 있을 수 있겠지만 치어리더가 뭐 있는 경우 보편적이지는 않습니다. 그렇지만 대학에선 뭐 있죠. 응원단 이래가지고 cheerleaders. But in American schools, there are cheerleaders all over the place in high schools. They even have cheerleader competitions. cheerleader 뭐 경연대회도 하고 그러죠. Okay, so she used to be a cheerleader, which is an indication that she was outgoing, popular, and attractive, and enthusiastic. But now, things have changed. She used to laugh all the time and make jokes all the time, so she was also a person who had a good sense of humor. But now, once again, she has changed. Now she just sits in coffee shops all by herself and just looks really sad. 항상 슬퍼 보이고 우울해 보여요. 앞에서도 she's gotten so depressed. 요즘 좀 우울해 보인다. She's gotten so depressed. She looks sad all the time. 자, 마지막 이유가 있어요. It must be her boyfriend. 남자친구 때문에 그런 것 같다. Why? I heard they broke up. I heard they recently broke up. Break up 하면 남녀가 헤어질 때 쓰는 아주 좋은 말이죠. 좋은 상황은 아니지만 that's a good expression you want to use in that case. They broke up. 헤어졌습니다. 그래서 남자친구랑 최근에 헤어졌다라고 하더라. 그게 아마 요인이 아닌가 싶네요. The reason she's so depressed and sad these days, right? 자, 그럼 어떻게 변한가요? She used to be enthusiastic, a cheerleader, always laughing, making jokes back in high school. Now, she seems a little depressed, sad, I don't know, because she probably broke up with her boyfriend, right? 자, 마찬가지로 B에서 A로 이렇게 그림상 변한 격이 되겠습니다. 자, 다시 한번 들어보겠습니다.
3.
Have you had a chance to talk to Rosie lately? She's gotten so depressed. You know, sad and worried all the time. It's a real change. She used to be so enthusiastic in high school. She was a cheerleader and she was always laughing and making jokes. Now she just sits in coffee shops all by herself and just looks really sad. You can tell that something's really bothering her. It must be her boyfriend. I heard they recently broke up.
Okay, 자, I guess it's time to wrap the whole unit up now. 자, in Unit 5, we talked about character traits. We talked about people's personalities, qualifications, education, habits, experience, and a lot of other things, right? 자, 이렇게 사람들의 개인 성향에 대해서 얘기할 수 있는 여러 가지 이야기들을 잘 듣고 우리가 이해를 해봤습니다. Make sure you go over them once again, and make sure you memorize the words or expressions you came across for the first time. 자, 새로운 단어나 어휘도 잘 챙겨두는 거 잊지 마시기 바랍니다. Okay, once again, thank you for joining me in this unit. I'll see you next time. Until I see you again, take care.